Well, whether you've been laid off from your job or you're just trying to make some extra cash on the side, we all need a little help getting things started. Jen Groover is the founder and CEO of Jen Groover Productions, and she's got the best tips for launching your own business, all for under $50. Welcome back.
Thank
That's
you.
Very appealing. Under $50.
I know. Everyone thinks it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Some companies could be very expensive, but there are certain things that you can do right now that are very inexpensive and almost overnight and get your company going.
And a lot of people, like we said, are getting laid off, but the experience that you have is still needed somewhere. So that's the motivation for this, right?
Absolutely. A lot of people are getting laid off right now, and there's a lot of industries where the jobs are just dried up, because the big corporations need to get rid of a lot of this risk right now to get through this time, but the workforce is still needed, the manpower is still needed. So there's a huge opportunity for people to start something as simple as their own consultancy and actually potentially make more money and work less hours in doing it.
We like that part of it too. Okay, so let's help some people out here. One of the things that people have to do, obviously, is get your business cards ordered, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money.
It doesn't. It's relatively inexpensive. You can get hundreds of cards for about $9.99.
Wow.
123print.com, vistaprint.com. There's these online services where you can get them inexpensive and quickly. You could have them delivered overnight if you need them.
You have to have a website as well too, but you can buy your web domain with companies like GoDaddy, Register.com, Buy Domains. That is inexpensive to do, right?
It's very inexpensive. Once again, that's about $9.99. It could be a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on the name that you're buying. But it's very simple. It's very easy to register. And then many of these companies actually have tools built in to actually build your website in a very simple way. And you know, when people get started, they get so hung up, I need a website developer. You really don't anymore. Actually, simplicity actually helps people get more of a conversion rate to their company. So a lot of times people think they need these big flashy websites, and those flashy websites can often deter people and bring down the conversion rate of people visiting your website.
Interesting. Okay, and we should mention too that these points are in no particular order when you're starting up your business. You have to pick a name and you have to register it. So how do you do this inexpensively?
So a lot of people think, okay, now I need to go to a corporation or have an LLC, which means that I need an attorney involved and accountants involved. To really get started, you can have a simple sole proprietorship. You can register at accounting clerk office. In many places, it's $10 once again. So that'll get you started. Once you start making money and you're ready to reinvest in your company, then you can talk to your attorney and your accountants and get the LLC or the corporation, find what structure is the right way to go for your company.
You don't want to dive in too soon to get, too overwhelmed.
Just get your feet wet. I mean, a lot of people think that they have to leap, and you just have to take some little steps to really legitimize yourself and get started.
And you were talking about making money. Obviously, when you start making money, you got to set up a bank account, but you don't want to commingle the funds.
Absolutely.
Separate it.
A lot of people do this in the beginning where they think, well, I'll just self-fund it. Self-funding is great, even if it's just $10 here and $10 there for the things that we just talked about. But you really want to start from the beginning with separate bank accounts, and you want to find a bank that actually works well with small business owners, because they're going to have later hours for you. They're going to have more personalized customer service if you ever get in a pinch, and eventually they could be the people giving you the funding that you might need, or the advance that you might need. Sometimes if you have a purchase order of something, they could become your partner in many ways.
Develop a relationship with them, right? Okay.
Absolutely. So TD Bank is one of my favorites. Bank of America is another one. You really want to ask other small business owners who they use and why they like them.
And we have to get this in here because it's so important. The biggest issue most people have is promoting their business.
Absolutely. And this is, to me, my favorite part and the easiest part. With social media now, you literally can be out there instantly with Facebook, with Twitter. You want to set up those accounts right away. LinkedIn, you want to go to networking events. A lot of times people start a company and they hide themselves in their office thinking, I have so much busy work to do. You need to be out there promoting your brand, networking, getting your Facebook page set up so that you're communicating with people and saying, hey, I'm open for business now. I'm ready to go.
That's great. If anybody knows what she's talking about, this woman does. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank
Always
you.
good to see you.
Always great to see you.
You too. And we've also got more help with starting your own business on our website, better.tv.
Thanks for watching Better.tv. For more stories like the one you just saw, catch the television program Better every weekday. Check your local TV listings to see if Better airs in your city.